I think glitched.
That glitched, didn't it?
Now it mutes me. I wasn't muted, and then when it finishes, it mutes me. It didn't
Oh,
even come
love
up on my
StreamYard.
screen. But we're it.
Love StreamYard. Who we got here? We got Master
Oh,
Genobi. We got Skywalkers. What's going on, people? What's going on?
everybody.
Be morning
Everywhere.
over there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what? It's Saturday, Sunday morning now.
Sunday morning for them, yeah. DB's in the house. DB's in the house. What's going on, Master? It's fine. We're all fine. It's fine. We're all fine here. We're gonna
Oh,
send a team to come and have a look. No, just boom.
eh,
Skywalkers knows what's up. Alrighty. Well, what did you think, Isaac? What did
yeah,
you
there's a
think
lot.
of
So it's over now.
episode? It's over now. What did you think? Should we do the episode and then the season as a
Yeah,
whole?
yeah, sure.
Alright.
So
What did you think of episode 8, the season finale?
I'll just say, thank God it's over now. But the finale, look, finale had its problems. There's a lot of stuff I didn't agree with. Obviously, we
Yep.
got those 2 cameos. I would usually say, those 2 cool cameos, but, you know, obviously they were cool, but still not really.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
episode itself is kind of like all the others. Obviously, spoilers ahead, but Soul dying was a big disappointment. He's gonna go down in the Jedi archives as what a traitor to the Jedi, because Green Lady,
Mm,
whatever her name is, says he's the one that
Benestra.
killed all the Jedi. Yeah, and she could feel Camilla when
Yeah.
she went to the
Yeah.
but
As
she
soon
didn't
as I
really
saw the
accept him.
scar on his back, I was like, I wonder if she was
Yeah,
his
that's
master
the
then.
whips. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, episode 8 was like all the other episodes. Had its problems, had its moments. But quite frankly, it was pretty. I didn't really enjoy it. Um, it felt really underwhelming. Not under. Them throwing obviously the big man Plagueis in our face was a little bit
Yeah.
overwhelming. Obviously we've all asked for Plagueis, but no one asked for him to be in it like that. They kind of
Yeah.
just gave it to us like, oh yeah, here you go. Yeah.
So
Who typed this?
yeah, so when you weren't in the studio and I replied to Julie, I noticed there's an option down here in the comments where I can reply and it sent it to both.
Oh.
Yeah, because when I sent it, I was like, did we just send the same message at the same time? And I was like, that can't be right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so
I was just
so
like,
I
"Yeah, what the
typed
hell?"
it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you're like, I don't remember writing that. Yeah,
I
so you
see.
said hey, yeah,
Yeah, I see.
yeah.
That's
So then
funny.
if I change mine to just Commander Jesse, then yeah, if I write something, then yeah, it's just me.
I see. Huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so I
Always
just thought
learning
that
new
might be the
things.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
no, you're all good.
but no, obviously Yoda at the end too,
Mhm.
now he's getting involved. He seems to be, the highest of the highs, in the Jedi Council because
Yep,
when what's her name walks in, Green Lady,
Finestra.
uh, Sinestro
I love
walks in.
you.
I just call her Green Lady.
I know, you
Um,
just don't even
she's
care
like,
enough. I
"Oh,
love
sorry to
it.
disturb you, master."
Yeah.
So Yoda's obviously, top of the top at this
Yeah,
point
yeah,
already.
yeah.
But look, I'm glad it's over. I think for sure we're getting a season 2. I think it could
Mhm,
be better. It should be better now that Plagueis is in the mix.
mhm.
Depends what they do to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the way they gave him to us was not the way we wanted. I don't wanna use the way wanted because everyone says, "Oh, Star Wars fans, if they don't get what they want, they're
Mhm.
angry." That's not what I'm trying to be like right now, but it just felt kind of, "Okay." You asked, here he is.
Yeah.
Um, it was just like, "Yeah, here you go." They didn't need him there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And what's he doing? What's he actually doing? Does Chameleon think he's there? I don't think so. But what's he doing?
Yeah.
Um, but what do you think of the episode?
Yeah, obviously, I had my problems with it. I put
Yeah,
up a reel of, my reaction to the kyber crystal bleeding. I think it's got, like,
that
500K
too
views.
forgot I forgot about that. It got
I think
500K views.
I think that reel I put up's got, like,
Shit.
500K views. What's it
Oh,
at?
yeah, that was
It's
sorry,
at
that was
510.
another thing. That was just
Yeah.
like that's not how that works, but go ahead.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, and, like, yeah, the kyber crystal bleeding was probably one of the things I had the biggest problem with. Because that, I believe the first appearance of it was in those Vader comics. Um, and the way Palpatine describes it to Vader, because he specifically sends him, obviously, like I'm fully, it's a combination of both your power and your emotions. But
Yeah,
obviously,
right.
if you're like aligned to the dark side, emotion is your power. Um,
'Cause didn't Vader take
and
forever to do it?
it took him like I saw some people saying like you can't spend 5 episodes on it. I'm like, it's not 5 episodes. You can do it in one episode, but it might take. You might have them. You'd probably have that character isolated for an episode, and you'll just like touch base with them while throughout the episode whilst they're bleeding this
Yeah,
kyber crystal, because it
yeah,
is a process.
yeah.
And
You don't just do
yeah,
it in the middle of a fight.
yeah. So I saw some people saying why didn't Anakin bleed his on Mustafar? It's because he wasn't actually in contact directly with the kyber crystal. So like
Okay.
I'm not gonna say he should have bled it then. It also wasn't a concept back then as well when George did it, but
Mm,
now it is. Um so yeah, Palpatine sent Vader specifically to Mustafar because the Mustafar is like a dark side planet. Beneath the
yeah,
surface is a Lucas for the dark side. But it was also specific for Vader too, because that was obviously where he suffered his greatest defeat.
yeah,
So yeah, they sent him there, and Palpatine's instructions for how to bleed the kyber crystal. The crystal is a potent thing, alive in some strange way, pulsing with light side energy. So you'll need great strength to bend it to your will. Osha looked like she was not. She didn't even know what she. I don't. She wouldn't even known it was a concept.
no.
She was just. I understand she would have felt like
Oh,
immense.
angry and yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't have even known this was a thing, and it takes great strength to do it, and just her emotions. I'm not gonna have a go at Amanda's acting or anything, because you never know what the directions are from
Yeah, for
Les
sure.
directors and all that, so you don't know what she's being told to do as well.
Mm,
But yeah, you need great strength to be able to bend a kyber crystal to your will. And yeah, so Palpatine pretty well told Vader he had to find a place on Mustafar where the dark side calls to him, and you have to draw upon the energy there, combine its power with your own, and then use it. And yeah, you literally just have to like try and corrupt the crystal, because the crystal will fight back. Not in this case, apparently.
yeah,
Crystal
no.
will fight back.
Look, it looked cool from
It looks
blue
cool. Visually,
going to
it looks
red. It
cool.
looked cool,
Yeah,
but
visually it looks cool.
it doesn't make sense. Like Last
I
Jedi,
just don't
visually
know.
looks cool, but
Yeah,
it isn't.
I just don't agree with the lore behind it and that sort of thing. And
Yeah,
I
for sure.
understand like the first time Vader failed, because obviously he's still conflicted, blah blah blah. But
But OSHA should be conflicted here.
absolutely. Absolutely, like, she broke down immediately after killing Soul, like, she
Mhm.
wasn't full-blown dark side or
And
anything,
that was
like
Soul's lightsaber, hey.
yeah, that was Soul's lightsaber, yeah. That was it.
Just bled Soul's
The the
lightsaber.
the the story, like, situation that led up to her actually being able to bleed it was May tossing the lightsaber and it cracking on a stone, which is just ridiculous, because Obi-Wan dropped his on Utapau from, like, a million stories up in the air.
Yeah.
I know
Eh
lightsabers are made
eh
from, like, different materials and stuff, but, like, you'd assume they'd be quite durable because 'cause they'd get thrown around
yeah.
in battle and stuff, like, that was just, like that I just think
Oh,
that was
man.
lazy writing, that part. Plagueis, I don't mind how we saw him, I just don't like, the potential for why he was there, if they're gonna try and say
Yeah,
these witches
yeah.
and these twins are
I
what
really hope
is
yeah,
inspiring
I
him.
that's just bull crap, but we'll see where it
Um,
goes.
Yeah.
We'll see
I
where it
haven't
goes.
I haven't like, I haven't actually read the Plagueis novel. I have ordered it now, so it's on its way, but I
Okay,
haven't
yeah.
actually read it, but I've been seeing excerpts from it, and apparently during the Plagueis novel, there is actually a bit where, it says him and Tenebris are, like, existing in the walls on that planet, um, that resembles the one that Chimera on. So it makes sense where he
Okay.
is, and I like that he's in the shadows because that's how the Sith should be at the moment, I think.
Yeah, yes,
Um,
yes, yes, I agree with that.
but yeah,
Do
I
you think
just
Tamia
don't
knows he's there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't
either,
think
and
so.
Tamia's
I
not a
don't
Sith.
think so.
He's not a Sith.
No. No, because I'd say Tenebris is there with Plagueis.
Yeah, which
Um, yeah, so I don't think just judging by that, I don't think like the quick scene we had, I don't think Camille knows about Plagueis. Never know, but I just yeah, I don't think so. Um, yeah, Yoda, don't think I really like that either because I've seen the argument as well. He couldn't sense the Sith and all that during the prequels and that, but that's because, Palpatine's using the
uh,
dark side of the Force
it
to cloud
yeah,
everything.
yeah, I said that too, you know?
Whereas in this, that's not a thing at the moment. So
Yeah.
you'd think, especially in a time of peace,
Yeah, that's what I mean, that's
um,
my biggest thing. No
especially in a
Jedi are
time of
getting
peace,
killed like that, a group of Jedi, that's not happening
yeah,
at this time.
especially in a time of peace when I like, there's no the dark side isn't clouding that per se. Like Kamir's not
Mm,
clouding Yoda's thoughts or the Force. Um, at this point in time, like obviously he's not that powerful. He's only powerful when he's got that helmet on in combat or something. Um, so yeah. So that's what doesn't make sense to me. And then Vanestra going to him, obviously, I don't know what she's gonna say if she's just gonna say what she told the senators and all that.
yep,
Yeah, Sol got done dirty, especially post death. He got done
very
very
dirty.
dirty. I was
Poor
trying to
soul.
think why. I was trying to think why because it just didn't make sense. I was trying to think why she did it like that, and obviously, there's something obviously, because Camille was her apprentice, there's something there in her past she doesn't want uncovered maybe, like,
Yeah,
she might have a bit of a dark past, like, why is Camille a fallen Jedi? Um, but after episode 7, the video theory did on that, Leslie Headland's, written interview after episode
yeah,
7?
I haven't
That
watched it
interview,
though.
I read that interview, and she said there was gonna be a lot of like, there was the potential for season 2, but they did the season as though there wouldn't be, so a lot of the questions would be answered. I was left with a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah, I was just
Like,
about to say,
what happened to
really?
Mother Coral? What happened to Mother Coral?
Yeah, yeah,
Because like, she possessed Konaka, then the connection was severed, but where did she go? Because you see the other
yeah,
witches die, but she wasn't there.
yeah, that's
Where
what I
did
mean,
she
people
go?
yeah,
How were the children actually created? The closest we got
created.
was Soul thinking they would so from all we've got is they were one person split in two, and Soul thinks that was done with the Force, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Just
There's so many
pull on
unanswered
that thread.
questions.
I know
They
that's what I
can't
mean. Like,
leave
yeah,
the end of Acolyte, what we got now, to then the start of Phantom. You got Osha and Camille now, what are they, lovers or something? You just
yeah,
gave us like, it's,
yeah, yeah. I
um,
don't know, man.
how the twins were actually made. Yeah, they said some stuff, but how was it actually
Nothing was
happened?
actually confirmed. Um,
Like, there's lots of
then
questions.
there's one more thing I
I
was gonna
think
say,
we will
but
get a
wasn't
season
it?
2 for sure.
Yeah, like Leslie's already said she'd like to do like a Plagueis show and that. You just have yeah. It's that was the other thing, like because we'll promise we're gonna get a lot of the Sith. Um and
It
I
wasn't this
don't
meant to be a
what did we
Sith-centric
really
show?
get? Like what did we really get?
Yeah, no. That's what I mean,
We
this
got
was not
we got
a
we got Kamir saying the Sith code once in episode 2.
yep.
Um and yeah, I don't understand it. Don't understand. I don't really like. I get why, but I just don't see it as like a strong enough reason why like Torben went into or took the
Yeah,
brash
that
vow. Like,
and he
yeah,
went
it was a
from a Padawan to a master. Because if you line up the dates, it's what, like 15 years?
there's 16 years between what happened on Brendok and what happened in the
And
like
he went
current.
silent for 10 years. He had been silent for 10 years.
Yeah, that's what they said. So 6 years from
So 6
Padawan to
years,
Knight to
Padawan
Master.
to knight to master.
Yeah. Lines up like Kenobi would have gone similar. Yeah, well, Kenobi Obi-Wan was what? Padawan went to Jedi Knight, and then we'll say he wasn't on the council until Clone Wars. So yeah, it was probably closer to 10 years for Obi-Wan, but
Yeah,
yeah,
right. Well,
yeah, yeah. It's not it's not the not close to like the most out of reach stuff they've done so far, but
yeah, no, 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 for sure.
yeah. It's yeah. I like to be like fair with my criticisms, like try and see it
Yeah,
from both
no, for sure,
sides to
of
see
course.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I at least like to think like if there's something I don't like, I at least like to try and think why they do that. And with this
Yeah.
show, I just could not come up with a valid reason for a lot of it.
No,
I just
no,
could not come up with a valid reason.
but,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was yeah.
obviously, I want to see Plagueis, you know, but that's the number one
Mm,
thing I want in Star Wars, is
yeah.
Plagueis, and now they gave us him in a way. They can't, like, they have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looked pretty dope, he looked very creepy. I don't know how old he is. Age just doesn't matter at this point, they don't care, but he looked.
Yeah, I think I'm just going off like, obviously the Legends Plagueis novel because that's really
Yeah,
like majority of
that's
what we've
it.
got.
Yeah.
And I think at one point he tells Palpatine that in human years he's over 100 years old. So like he can be alive around this time. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not crazy out of reach. But yeah.
But he did look dope.
Yeah, and I like hearing like the music we heard like from the opera
Yeah.
scene of Revenge of the Sith when
He
he
Yep.
came on screen. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
cool. It was just the potential for why he's spying on him that's got me a little worried.
Yeah.
But
Don't know.
yeah.
Then you know how Leslie said, you know how they used Ren's theme a few times throughout the show with Camille?
She said there was a
Leslie
reason, didn't she?
Yeah, Leslie was like, "I'll just wait and see." What was the reason?
Yes. No, that's a good point. What was the reason?
Yeah.
Unless she's
I still
just the only thing I can think of because there were rumors they were going down the dyad path, but we never really got anything unless that's what they're trying to allude to somehow with the twins, but we never like got that confirmed or
Yeah.
anything. Only other thing
Dry's
I can
style
think of
class.
is yeah. Only other thing I can think of is Kylo bled a lightsaber crystal. That's like, but it's like that's quite vague and not really
I don't know. I
necessary. I don't. Yeah, no, it's a good point though.
Being
I don't
like
actually
the
know.
first night of Ren could be, but then
Yeah,
again,
that's where I was going with it, but who knows, man? Who
I
knows?
don't even know what the Night of Ren do, bro. In the sequels, they were just following Kylo around, back
Yeah,
looking all tough, and
yeah,
then when they fought Ben Solo in Episode 9, they were just hopeless. So,
yeah. No, they got destroyed real quick.
yeah.
They got destroyed real quick. What's everyone saying? Can't help but remember it. Fair enough.
Yeah, no,
I
real.
liked it overall. The Acolyte was the best episode, but I wait, the Acolyte. Oh, they called the season finale the Acolyte, so didn't they?
Did they?
I think yeah. I don't actually think there was an episode title for it. Let me double check, but I actually
No, when
can't.
I clicked onto it, it just said Episode 8. I just thought, "Oh, well, they haven't, put the title in yet," so I never went back and looked.
Yeah, episode 8 they've got at the moment is yeah,
I
just
think
called the
Episode 5
Acolyte.
was my best episode.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Um. Yeah, so the season finale was the best episode, but I see how the pacing and Rashomon effect and swapping out the twins has people in a tizzy. Yeah, some people would have got a broken neck, dude, from getting yanked from one side or the other.
Yeah.
And yeah, Plagueis could make it a good season 2. If they do season 2, I just yeah, really want to dive into the Plagueis and Tenebris
Yep.
stuff, dude.
Sure.
Star Wars Prodigies in the building. What's going on? Revan. Work work shites. We got Captain Keeley in the building. How is Sol responsible for all the Jedi deaths when he had alibis for Indara's and Torben's deaths?
Uh, did he
Who?
have alibis? Who were the alibis? It was him.
I'd have to go back and watch it again, but because what
Yeah.
was said, I just need to think what was said at that meeting in episode 4. So that was after Indara and Torben were killed, and that was where Mundi was in that. I'm just trying to think what was said there because they obviously know that 2 are dead by now. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm trying to yeah. Unless yeah, they're just referring to more yeah. It's that's what I mean. The writing. That's the other thing. Like with the Kyber crystal bleeding, that would have been a lot more believable if that started May on the sorry Osha on this like sort of darker path earlier, but it was just so snip snap like
The
back
switch
and
up,
forth.
I didn't like either. Osh's switch up
Mm.
felt really quick.
How bad for May, dude? Like she was literally
May
just
too.
used her entire
No,
life, man.
genuinely. Genuinely. Like, they just wiped her mind, she got arrested, she doesn't know what the hell. The last memory was when she was 8. Poor
It's
May.
so grim, dude. She
No,
was
it is.
used her entire life.
Yeah.
The High Senate doesn't know. Wait, doesn't know what? Vanestro covers everything up because it was her pupil that fell. She is still hiding something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I mean.
just
That's like
yeah.
the only thing I can. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of as to why.
The Jedi will
As to
always just
why,
go.
yeah. But souls on Coruscant when Indara died, and multiple other Jedi saw the result of Torben, so witnesses and reports. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because they thought Osha did it at first, remember? Because was the one that ran in the room first when
Yeah.
Torben was dead, but then Yord
Yeah.
was behind her and was like, "Nah, it's all good. I was with her."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
think she's probably just told him the version of like what she told the Senate or something. But
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
more, it's more Yoda not being able to sense that I, yeah, just throws me off a bit. But anyway,
I think they used the same Yoda puppet from The Last Jedi. Back to
yeah, it
his
was definitely Puppet. That was kind of cool.
yeah.
The Acolyte is the Star Wars show I didn't see fully out of all the live actions. Yeah, there's definitely a very different feeling
It was
to like
yeah, it
wake up in
was.
the morning for Ahsoka, especially like episode 5 of Ahsoka. It was
Yeah.
genuinely like when I was a kid, like on Christmas morning. Um,
I re
this
I
was yeah very
remember,
different.
like, it's just not the same anymore when Kenobi came out because they released Kenobi, a few hours early. They, like, changed it on the day and they released it a few hours early, and so I was at
Oh,
school.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right
that
on
fir
that
the
first
premiere,
one. Yeah,
and so I was like, "No!" And so when I got off the bus, I ran home from the bus. It's, a kilometer. I ran, like,
yeah,
1K home from the bus stop. So excited. I get home, don't even get out of my school uniform, put my bag down, watch it straight away.
yeah,
And then same with Ahsoka, waking up that day
yeah.
knowing I'm gonna be able to watch Ahsoka Savo. But then the Acolyte, sometimes I would wake up and not even remember we have a new Acolyte episode. There'd be days I
Mm,
wouldn't even watch it the day it came out.
yeah.
It's really dying down.
It
And
was
then
yeah.
I don't know what I'm hyped for next. We got Skeleton Crew. Did you see that
I saw the
post or
poster.
whatever
Yeah,
whatever that was?
that was really quietly put up as
It
well, wasn't it? Yeah,
was. It was.
wasn't really like
Yeah.
announced. Yeah,
Poster looked goofy, but we'll see what happens there.
yeah,
Um, I guess that will come out end of the year. Who knows though?
yeah.
Um, I'm just give me Ahsoka season 2, please.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's yeah. Mandoverse is what I'm really looking forward to at the moment.
Yeah.
That's
Do we know the numbers for the Acolyte show yet? Viewership?
in terms of viewership. I see like Josh put up things here and there, but it was on the low end. It was
Yeah,
on the
I
low end.
assume so.
Yeah. Um
I did a um I did a
yeah.
new ranking of my shows.
Okay. Yeah.
Um so so I changed quite a bit around. Um I used to love not love, but I used to defend Book of Boba. I still defend it. I don't think it's
Mhm.
that bad, but I did
Yep.
rewatch it a few months ago, like,
Okay.
just straight, rewatched it all, and it's not great.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, so that went down for me, and then Ahsoka started going down for me, but,
Yep.
ages ago, like, start of the year, I did a full rewatch of it in, like, chronological order, not sorry, in, like, binge, just all one by
Yep.
one,
Yep.
same night, and then Ahsoka got better for me, actually.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting. Yep.
find it. So I put I also put Obi-Wan up. Just after
Okay.
thinking about it. So I
Okay.
got in last place. I got the Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6. This is live action shows. 5th
Yep.
place, I got the Book of Boba.
Mm-hmm.
4th, I've got Andor. 3rd,
Yep.
Kenobi. 2nd, Ahsoka. 1st, Mando.
Okay.
And that's like based on my personal preference. And then I also did a follow-up tweet saying my ranking based on quality and kind of like an unbiased, just like quality alone. And I went
Yeah.
Andor, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, The Acolyte, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Book of Boba.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah,
It's
Book of Boba went
yeah.
down, Obi-Wan went up, Acolyte stayed in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that first ranking of yours. Like, out of favorite ones would be pretty similar.
Yeah.
Like, everything would be up the same sort of ends, maybe just slightly swapped. But yeah, that'd be pretty similar to mine, I reckon.
But I knew Acolyte would be that low.
I know. I had really high hopes for it,
I
man.
gave it a
really high
chance
hopes.
too, though.
Yeah.
Going into it, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be great. But then when it came out, I'm like, okay, I'm going to put all that aside. I'm going to watch it. And I liked the premiere, episode 1 and 2. I was like, okay, this show's going somewhere. And then we got episode 3, and that was like, okay, yeah, big step back. Episode 4, a little bit boring. Episode 5, I was like, okay, this is cool. Going somewhere again.
Yep.
And then it never really just picked up. It was really flat. Like, I give it a straight 5 out of 10. No, I wouldn't call it terrible. I'd just call it mid. 5 out of 10.
Yeah. It had its moments, but then obviously
it just felt really flat.
Yeah. And
what that episode 3 and episode 7. Episode 7 was, you can remove that. Just give us 7 episodes. You could have put that in episode 3. They reused footage.
They did actually. Hey,
they reused scene for scene footage.
They yeah, and obviously what
That's
it did
crazy.
for the fandom wasn't
No.
necessarily great. That's probably the most divided I've seen it in a long time. Especially that episode 3 point. That was bad.
Yeah, that was where I was like, okay, what's happening? Because I was giving it a chance, especially after episode 1 and 2. I was like, this is intriguing. This is gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
And we get episode 3, and I'm like, big step back. I'm like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Episode 5 was cool. You know, it had its moments, as you said, but
sure, yeah.
it was flat. It was just flat.
Yeah.
It didn't go anywhere.
Just wasn't my type of Star Wars.
No. And just I'm on Twitter right now, and it's any kid in the world between worlds from Ahsoka, man. Like, just
that was so
looking back to that time. That's nearly a year ago. August.
I know. Yeah, literally.
Came out. Holy
Yeah.
crap! It's the 21st of July. Where did July go?
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Wow.
Like that. What's up, guys? What's going on, Alex? What's going on? DB's out. Have a lovely night, DB. Have a lovely night, mate.
I love sound.
Isaac's dead.
You keep talking, I'll fix this.
Alright. That cave leads underground to Plagueis' laboratory. He's too busy clouding everything and working on his midichlorian theories, but May and Osha changed the game for him. Yeah, and that's what I don't think I'm a huge fan of, if that's the road they go down. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get a season 2. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Yeah, look, I fully understand that, Jilly. This one will be a bit like Andor, I think, and I don't think I'll be super keen to touch it. Isaac's back. Alex says it's 3 a.m. here in California. My goodness. Currently working on a business paper. Got y'all in the background. Overall, didn't really like the series. Soul Khmer and the fight choreography were good though. Yeah, that pretty well sums it up for me. Yep, that pretty well sums it up. Yeah, Ahsoka felt like old school Star Wars for me. Every week I was hyped for a new episode. Yeah, and when they dug into lore, like with the Force and stuff, I think they did it really. I appreciated. I'm trying to give like the most positive take I possibly can here. I appreciated the attempts to go into lore in the Acolyte. They just missed. Cortosis was cool. That was all good.
That was
the kyber crystal bleeding and so forth was a little bit off. I appreciated the attempts though. I appreciated
choreography though in Acolyte. I'll praise that.
Yeah,
it was good.
best of the Disney era,
For sure.
unless you're counting like mocap with
Yeah.
Ahsoka and Maul.
Like the live action stuff, this was the best.
Live action, yeah,
The
this was
sequels,
the
yeah.
best. Yeah, this was the best.
Sure.
Viewers was up from Andor opening season 1, but Andor has more of a time from what I've heard. Yeah, right, okay. Yes, they've got music in. They should have put 3 just before 7.
Yeah, they should have been like one episode apart or just in the same episode.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. Wouldn't have, yeah. Might have been viewed a bit differently then. They did a different perspective. It didn't have any reused footage. If they did, it still had different dialogue. I'd have to go back and rewatch, but I swear I remember when I was watching it, I did notice. I thought at least I noticed there was some reused footage. I'd have to go back and watch that. I don't know if I'm keen to do that.
I'm pretty sure it had scenes for scene, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go back and rewatch, but I do remember watching and thinking that is the same scene that I've seen already.
Yeah.
The Jedi felt like cosplayers to me. The costumes just didn't look good to me.
That's
Look, honestly, that's a fair call.
I feel like that's in like every show except like the Mandalorian, where we have the Mandalorian armor. Ahsoka's like costumes were pretty good, but every other show, you know, apart from stuff that's armor like Vader's suit or the Mandalorian, like actual like costumes, it's all felt kind of fake and obviously different. But yeah, the Acolyte.
Nah.
And with the High Republic, you know, it's all meant to be rich and just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, that's a fair call. I think that I probably definitely got that vibe as well. I reckon. Yeah, especially from those Jedi that Vanessa kept speaking to back on Coruscant. That it just didn't have the same sort of vibe as it once did. Your mate Zek's in the building. What's going on, Zek?
What's up, mate?
What's going on, Zek?
Dot. Sorry, we both clicked at the same time.
It's 4:12 here in the Mountain Time. What, AM? It have to be AM, wouldn't it?
Mountain Time. Where is that?
That's nuts. I appreciate that. I suppose if I, for the first time, ever smoked crack, it'll probably make sense.
Honestly, that's the way to go now. You want to enjoy Star Wars, just get someone into you and see what happens.
If anyone's game enough to have a crack, let me know. Let me know how it goes.
Jokes are bad.
Okay, Mr. Mackey. I feel she took whatever she had going on in her life, she put it and wove her issues into this. And boom, an interview with her came out that she used experiences of her pain, etc. and put it to this story and went rampant. Perhaps the therapist can have helped her better.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Julie. Perhaps therapist could have. Yeah, there's some great cosplay costumes out there.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of
better than these shows.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was about to say, some of their cosplays are better than. They've got more of a Star Wars feel to them, at least I think. But yeah, for sure.
I don't think Mia knows Darth Plagueis is there. I hope he doesn't. I hope Darth Plagueis has just been like, watching him. But then again, why is Plagueis watching that guy? Mia's cool though. I will say Disney's good at making villains.
They've done, like Balin, Shin,
Mia. I like Kylo Ren. I don't know about you. He's the best.
I was a fan of Kylo. He was just wasted.
Very wasted. Snoke was a cool concept. Not a cool character, but a cool concept. Yep.
Until Rise of Skywalker, but yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they've done good with their villains. Moff Gideon was a cool villain until Mando Season 3 kind of fell flat.
Yeah. It's like, is he really dead or is it a client? Yeah. You don't know if he's actually dead or not yet. I don't think he is, but yeah.
You don't think he's dead?
No, I remember.
They can't keep going with him though.
I know, but there was
But I
The only
liked
re-
Giancarlo, so give me more of him in
Yeah, I
Star
was sort of split 50-50, but then he was at I remember seeing something on Twitter. He was at a convention. It would have been a couple months ago now. He was at a convention, and yeah, someone asked him like, "Are you really dead?" And he sort of, without obviously saying no, he sort of tried to err him in that direction because he was saying like, he said something along the lines of like, think for yourself. Did I have a mustache before or something?
Yeah, I did see that.
So that was So I was like, well, yeah, maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's not dead. So, who knows? Disney seemed like doing that. So
Yeah, who knows? He'll come back in the Mando movie or something. I don't know.
oh, yeah, we've already covered that. Yeah, I don't think so. Otherwise, yeah, why would he be hiding in the shadows unless he wants to hide from the twins? But...
Yeah. Next year.
Next year. Next year
go.
we'll be there.
That's
We'll be
right.
there next.
Yep.
And oddly enough, that's probably gonna be the first time we actually meet as well. So
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, we dope.
we live in the same country, but we're gonna meet for the first time.
Maybe in a foreign country. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Have you done any more planning for it?
Nothing too crazy yet. Just more like, because we've got like the celebration leg of it planned. It's just what we're doing in Tokyo and all that afterwards.
Kind of. I still need to book my hotel for the celebration part. But
I've
booked my hotel for the other part.
Yeah, we've got our hotel booked. It's just now
waiting to see if
it
comes up cheaper.
Yeah, because I know Tony said that at some point Celebration should do hotels through.
I'm waiting
them
for
to
that.
have like a bit of a discount. So yeah, I've got my hotel like booked. Haven't paid for anything. You'd have to pay till you get there.
Yeah.
So if something better or cheaper comes up, then I'll book that and cancel the other
sure.
one. But, I mean, the one I've got at the moment is literally like a walk across the road, and I'm there. So
yeah,
I'd like
it's expensive right now, that one. So I'll see what Celebration put out. Yeah. Otherwise, worst comes to worst, I'll just do that one that's real close to Celebration.
Yeah,
it's like the perfect spot. It's just
exactly.
They were ready. Exactly. They put that price up. They were ready. They knew.
Oh, I know. And why Filoni? Oh, dude, I cannot wait, man.
Yeah.
And why Filoni approved this is beyond me. He more than likely had to go along. Well, the show would have been like done and edited. Well, it would have been finished because he only got this. He got the new gig after Ahsoka had finished.
Yeah, December last year. He got it.
Yeah, so like this show would have been done. Like it would have been way beyond the point he could have had any alterations. He didn't approve it. Yeah,
it happened. He didn't become CFO, whatever it's CCO, whatever he is.
Yeah, was it Chief Creative Officer? Is that the role?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He didn't become that till end of December. So this show was in the VFX stage.
Yeah,
sure.
Nah, he wouldn't have had. Yeah, he wouldn't have been at it much though. Otherwise, they would have like rip it up and start from the beginning again.
Yeah.
Imagine, and that would have been a 360 million show.
Oh yeah, the budget too. Where'd that money go?
Double Kenobi. I know it had 2 more episodes, but double Kenobi.
Oh, that annoys me. Kenobi should have had the biggest budget of anything.
Absolutely. You've got 2 of the franchise's biggest, if not the biggest characters.
Yeah,
and, you
have Star Wars himself. You have Darth Vader. Man,
Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke and Leia to an extent as well.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you not go all out on that show?
They knew they were making bank off that show. They're like, okay, we spend...
That's probably why, yeah.
We spend just a tiny bit of money, and then we're making bank anyway, so we can just make our profit insane here.
2:16. Oh my god, so late for you guys. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
I don't know what comment, but I'm glad you would have been proud. Oh, no way.
How?
No way.
How?
Oh, dude, no way. Yeah, how? Tell me more. Stop your business paper and tell us how, Alex. Tell us how.
How? That's sick, man. Congrats.
That is crazy. But no, dude, the cosplayers out there do an insane job. Like your Carly Kings and all that. Do an absolutely insane job.
I was thinking of cosplaying as Return of the Jedi Luke at Celebration next year.
Oh,
I got
really?
I got blonde hair.
Well, I was about to
I'm
say
short
that,
like
dude.
Luke. I've been thinking about it. I'm tempted to do it. That's my favorite
Dude,
version of Luke is Return of the Jedi. Luke's my favorite character.
dude, you should do it. That'd be
The
awesome.
black outfit. That's my like. I'm very tempted to.
Dude, you should do that 100%.
Yeah.
How
Do it.
tall are you again?
I'm 5'4" right now.
Damn, I was gonna say because obviously I know Luke's short.
What,
Luke's
he's like
5'9".
5'9". Yeah, I'm not getting there anytime soon.
Put some wedges in your boots or something, you'll be right.
Yeah. I reckon I could pull it off.
Oh, 100% you could do that. That'd be sick.
It'd be cool.
Be so good just walking around with a lightsaber strapped to you too. Fuck
Yeah.
Kamir is not actually looking for the power too as in himself. He's looking for the same thing the Jedi were for Plagueis to study it. The Virgins was the planet, but that made the girls virgin. Wait, yeah, what do you? I'm trying to think of.
Virgins was
You
the
said
planet,
at one point. The girls didn't become a virgin, so it was still the planet. Because Anakin was a virgin, because he was created by the Force. I just really hope the girls weren't created by the Force. Yeah, because that's the thing. We don't know. We don't actually know.
The thing is, Dave's not gonna say in an interview, "Oh no, the Acolyte."
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And
Obviously,
by
once-
the stage,
like-
he would have been able to look at it like in his role. It's done. Like it would have
Exactly.
been so bad.
Dave
Like,
definitely has his own personal beliefs inside that he doesn't say, that he keeps to himself about
Yeah.
certain projects. 100%. The sequels, everything. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are wrong, and he thinks they're great, but I don't think so, in my opinion. But yeah, maybe he liked this. Who really knows? But Dave definitely has stuff that he doesn't say in public because he can't. He's gonna lose his
for
job if
sure,
he talks
yeah.
bad about.
Yeah,
'cause,
exactly.
You know, he's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's shit."
There you go. You got a vote of confidence.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you got the perfect hair for it. No, that'd be sick.
It would be pretty cool. Maybe.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. That's what makes Anakin so special. He is a virgin. So that's what makes him so special. Not
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously,
It's
that's
not-
why the Jedi
yeah.
were out there on Brendok because, yeah, virgins isn't so normal. Absolutely. I heard they were
Really?
doing
That
early
easy?
on the Star Wars leaks Reddit. I searched up Lucasfilm PR email and just sent them an email. They reached back to me with 2 hours and 7. That is crazy. That is crazy.
That easy?
So, where is Lucasfilm like Skywalker Ranch, or is Lucasfilm somewhere else in San Fran?
Doesn't. Oh, I don't know. Is Skywalker Ranch not George's home?
Nah, Skywalker Ranch is like that. Is like the public, like the one that. Oh, it had the Yoda. The Yoda.
Oh, is that the one with the Yoda fountain?
It's not Yoda
Grogu?
anymore. Yeah,
Grogu.
it's not Yoda anymore. But yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. The screening was at Skywalker Ranch.
That's sick.
Oh, that's. Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Oh, that's nuts. That'd be so cool.
I'd fly all the way over there for that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, imagine that. Even like, remember like episode 5 of Ahsoka got screens in cinemas, like started an hour or half an hour early before it actually came out.
Yeah.
Obviously they didn't do it in Australia, but imagine they did.
course
To
not.
do something like that, it'd be so good. Yeah, was it? Yeah. Oh, that's unreal. How many people were there? And what's their like theater room
Yeah.
like? Is it like a normal cinema or? I need to know.
That's crazy. You just emailed them and they're like, yeah.
What a coincidence! What a
Wow.
coincidence! Took a leap of faith and it worked. It's crazy. See, they announced like probably, well, not announced, but rumored, was just as we started streaming a few Lego sets coming out next year.
Lego sets.
Lego sets.
Don't talk to me about Lego. Guys, if you didn't see my Twitter post, I dropped my X-Wing, and it went into pieces.
Yeah. So like show the people what happened. Yeah, so Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor from the Clone Wars apparently will come out January next year. An Arc 170 will be coming out. So that's pretty cool. I'm very keen for that.
That's cool.
There's gonna be a Grogu with his like floating pram thing, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yeah.
A MIDI scale acclimator. So it's just like an acclimator is like the wider version of the Venator pretty well.
Oh yeah.
But it's like one of those MIDI. It's going to be one of those MIDI scale ones, which are pretty cool. They're doing a MIDI scale home one as well, which is the Admiral Akbar's ship in that. It's in Ahsoka in that as well. It's like it's like the HQ ship for the Rebels.
Yeah.
And they're doing another Mandalorian and one Starfighter. This one's like a kid version one, so it's only like a small one.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently we're getting them next year.
This was a while ago. This came out, but they were making a pop, or I don't know, I saw something about it, of Darkseid Anakin from Ahsoka.
Yes, yeah, that got leaked. Yeah. The next
that's
little wave that'll come out in a while.
Sick.
Yeah,
That's gonna be sick. Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Did you get any of the Ahsoka pops?
I've got all the Ahsoka pops.
Did you get any?
Yeah, I've got all the Ahsoka pops. Yeah.
You got them all. I didn't get any. I haven't got pops in a long time. I want to get Balin in that. They make a for Ahsoka?
Did they make a Thrawn?
Yeah. You got it. Yeah, I want that. I want those too. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't got a new pop in ages. I'm due for some.
I haven't got any. I'm trying to remember the last. I reckon the last ones I would have gotten would have been the Phantom Menace ones, because I won't get the Acolyte ones. They just did not appeal to me really at all.
No.
I did buy some more. I pre-ordered some more last night. They're coming out in September.
Okay, yeah.
Got now. Did you see like those Darkseid series ones they're doing?
I did not, no. Darkseid series. I might have.
So I got. What have I got? Oh, so did you see the Fett Legacy ones? So they're doing like Boba Fett from Attack of the Clones, so like Daniel Logan, Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
Then there's a Jango Fett and two different Boba Fett ones, so you can buy.
I didn't see those, but that's
they only got announced during the week. Got a Vader bronze one, which is.
I think I did see that one. Yeah.
Got the Vader bronze version of this one, so this is just like Return of the Jedi when he got electrocuted. So they did like a bronze version of it.
That's cool. Yeah.
What else did they do? Yeah, they did this Darkseid one. So there's Darth Maul, Palpatine, and Dooku. And then there's like a hologram glow in the dark version of that Darth Maul one as well.
That's good.
So
I need
a
a
couple
pops
last night.
Yeah, right.
Pre-ordered a couple. They ended up telling that Space I was able to also take my cousin and my friend. That's sick, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Many of the actors, lots of YouTube credit. Oh yeah, the ones that go to Skywalker Ranch. Yeah. We need to be content creators in California.
Yep.
I was hoping for a MIDI scale. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. I'm sure. I mean, it's close. This is pretty close. It's just like a wider version of it pretty well. I'm I saw this, Julie. I'm celebrating my new Lars signed Funko, my Timothy Zahn Thrawn. Oh, I didn't see that. And your John Jackson Miller signed Kenobi. That's awesome. Yeah, they had a big convention this weekend, didn't they? They had a big convention. There was what John Jackson Miller, there was Timothy Zahn, then you had a few of the Ahsoka actors.
Yeah, I saw Amanda's Fundy was there.
Yeah, Emily Swallow was there. I'm trying to think if anyone else was there. But yeah, there was a decent sized convention over the weekend. I ordered the Acolyte Pops and I cancelled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say I'll be buying them anytime soon. None of the Soul was cool. There's a couple cool characters, but I can't say any of them will be sticking unless for some reason they do a Plagueis one, which I highly doubt they will. But if they did a Plagueis one, then I'd grab that.
Yeah.
If they did a Plagueis, I'd get that. But yeah, other than that, with the Dark Side ones, the Palpatine one, I saw they're doing like a 10-inch Palpatine or whatever as well. So it's gonna be like a big Palpatine. It's Revenge of the Sith Palpatine too, I think.
Yeah. Right.
Alex and Molly Star Wars Explained. Yeah, I know those guys went to the Acolyte and Ahsoka screening. I think they live in Jersey or Ohio, somewhere back east. So, we just have to be content creators in America then.
Yeah, no, literally. That's how you. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I really see any like international content creators at those sort of things.
Yeah, no. There's a few of us in Australia.
Yeah, there's a couple of us. You see that? Have you seen that Blore on Mandalore guy?
Yeah, that name rings a bell. I think.
Yeah, I think he's in Sydney. Obviously, Hannah like Rayside's in Sydney.
And is that other guy in Adelaide with you?
Yeah, Jesse.
Yep.
Me, two Jessies in Adelaide.
Yes. Yep.
So there's you, Hannah, Blore, Prodigy, Jesse. I know six.
Six, yeah.
I don't know if you know any others, but I know six.
Yeah. I think about 6.
Yeah.
Wait till they have a celebration here. That's when we get our shine.
Oh, dude, imagine. Are you guys into Hot Toys? I'm thinking about getting the Revan figure. I think, dude, they look, yeah, very expensive.
I don't have any. Yeah, very expensive.
I've had the deluxe Vader one from Kenobi, from the Kenobi show, the cracked mask pre-ordered since the start of this year.
Okay.
And it was coming out in May, then it got pushed to June, and now it's pushed to, I don't know if it's August or something. But I've been seeing them like slowly trickle out. Like, I remember Rosario Dawson put one up on her Instagram story like a few months ago. I've been seeing like other people in America and that like slowly getting them. So yeah, hopefully in a month or so. I don't know.
How much was it?
I think it was $550 initially, but then because I pre-ordered it was like $50 off. So yeah, it was about $500.
Okay. Right, right.
That one was just particularly special as well because that was like the exact model that my tattoo got modeled off.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be pretty cool if I could get it. I'll send it to my tattoo artist too. But I was like, if I can get a photo, my tattoo next to the statue, I thought that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
I'm into the vintage collection. I have one Black Series Dave Filoni as Commander Wolf. That's elite. Yeah, I do. You just do Funkos, don't you?
Yeah, Funkos, a little bit of Lego.
Yeah, it does. It gets so much after a while.
Yeah, I know where I put it up to.
Exactly. The vintage collection does look cool.
Yeah,
I do a bit. I haven't bought a Black Series figure in a while, but I do. Yeah, the Black Series figures, Funko Pops, and yeah, a bit of Lego and lightsabers, I suppose.
yeah, lightsabers. That's yeah. My
I've yeah.
sorry, you go.
I was just saying, like, I've been thinking about getting just like, one of those basic theory ones, just because they're a lot more ideal for swinging and stuff. Because you don't
Yeah,
have like, obviously with the Annie 2 you've got the power box that comes off of it with the switch. So that makes it a bit harder when you're trying to swing in that. But he has the real basic ones like the gradient one
yeah,
and yeah, just super flat and like designed for swinging and stunts and all that sort of stuff.
yeah. My mate, who I convinced to go theory save, he got one of those this simple gradient ones,
Yep.
and I used it, and it's really good to swing with
Yeah.
and stuff.
What'd he get?
Really,
RGB or
uh,
prof-
Profi, yeah, Profi.
oh sweet. Sweet. Yeah.
I need to get, I need to get another saber. Just hold him back. I
That was
mean,
my
everything's
first.
expensive.
I know, dude. Especially when it gets converted to AUD, it's like,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
That was my first figure as well. I pre-ordered the Vader in 2022. Have you got yours yet, Alex?
Alright.
Because I've seen like it trickling out in the States. So have you got yours? Waiting on mine. I'm into clones. Yes, Julie has an army. Julie has an army of massive clones she is growing. And it sounds like
That's
they're getting a leader soon.
that is good. Oh my god.
I did see
32
that big clone trooper you
inches.
have. I did see that one.
32-inch Vader. Holy shit. 32
Nah,
inches.
I was gonna say, is that close to a meter?
That's 81 centimeters.
I thought it was gonna be 90 something, but still,
That's still big.
that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
2'6". For a figure, that's crazy.
I know.
Alright,
I know.
my brother just sent me this.
Yeah.
Who wins this fight? For me, it's
Okay,
obvious.
go.
It's very obvious for me. I already gave my answer back to him. Balin Shin versus Osha and Kamiya. Balin Shin, right?
I would be, yeah, it should be Balin Shin, absolutely. But I would be very curious. I would love to see Kamir versus Balin.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
With Kamir wearing the Cortosis helmet.
Yeah. I still think Balin wins.
He
But it would
absolutely
be
should
fun.
win. He absolutely should win, yeah. But I think it would be I think it'd be a little bit closer than what people would expect. Just if Kamir didn't have the helmet on, Balin,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, for
landslide.
sure.
But yeah, obviously that helmet like centers him a bit more.
Yeah.
So I would be very interested, yeah, to see what it'd look like, what the fight would be like if he had the helmet on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I received mine back in March. I also picked up the Hot Toys Death Trooper from Manda. Don't want to go crazy with Hot Toys because they're expensive, but I do want to pick up the Arena Boba Fett.
Okay. Yeah,
Balin
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Well,
Those
Kamir's
would
quite
make
in
it
control
easy.
though, isn't he? Kamir's quite in
Yeah,
control.
no,
Don't really-
Kamiya was like really like kind of relaxed, but Balin's that super just really doesn't get mad. Super. Yeah.
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 I think Balin's a lot more driven, more
Driven, yep.
purposeful, I think.
When do you think Balin considers the beginning? Or when he says what, the beginning of time? Or...
Well, it depends what he's after, because if we're looking at, Abeloth potentially being the thing he's going after, he might be talking about the beginning, like way back when the ones were
the ones,
around.
yeah.
So who knows? Who knows?
Wills and all that.
Who knows?
You see them apparently working on a new animated series.
Yes, they hired. They put out a job call or something, didn't they?
Ah, right. Is that how? Yeah. I saw that a leak went around or something.
Yeah, they
Rumor went around.
I don't know, because I don't know if in the job description like it didn't specifically say Star Wars, but it's for Lucasfilm, so I guess everyone just assumed it was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
but yeah, no, who don't know what that's gonna
I
be?
guess it'll be the next animated show we get.
We're
Probably
meant to be
Clone
getting more
Wars.
Are we meant to be getting more Tales of the Jedi? We are, aren't
Yeah,
we?
they
'Cause
said that
they said season 2 of
Tales of
that
the
is happening.
Empire was season 2, but I hope we get an actual season 2 as Tales of the Jedi. Tales of the Empire was wasted.
Yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't stories.
It was kind of like
Like they could have done
putting it
more
up
with
against.
Offies.
Yeah, Barriss Office was super disappointing. I don't know why we had 3 episodes about Morgan Elsbeth. Don't even know what we really got from it, but cool, we got that.
Yeah, it was it wasn't stuff that was super necessary really.
Like
but
putting it up
was,
against Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah,
Tales of the Jedi was perfection. Was so good.
Yep. Abeloth will be there, and so Balin Skull will be very.
Yeah, I did hear that too. Very cool. Who would play Abeloth? Jamie Lee Curtis.
Honestly, it could be.
I just said that because I have a Halloween post right there, and it just reminded me.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because obviously they're gonna have to do a shit ton of makeup and stuff anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
anyone could be anyone.
Yeah, I'm all for that too, Alex. That would be cool. Yeah, they should just go back and go finish all those unfinished Clone Wars arcs. Honestly. Give us a good animation. Go finish all those unfinished arcs.
I'd love. Yeah, I do. I want to dive into the ones a lot more. Especially what's Red Lightning. I just want to know what Red Lightning is.
Yeah.
When the ones were in canon, we don't really know.
We don't really know.
How they're just there. They're the balance.
We might find out more about them in Dawn of the Jedi. I don't know.
Who knows? Honestly, who knows? Who knows?
It'd be cool to see the
possibly.
wills and that in that.
Because
That's about the first ever Jedi, which I don't know how they're going to do the Dawn of the Jedi. No idea how they're going to do that. It'll be interesting.
Corrupted. The only one that got corrupted was Abeloth, but yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
we're going.
Yes, sir. We'll be there.
We'll be there. We'll be sick.
Cannot wait. I do feel a story, if written smoothly and tightly, it doesn't need to be explained every week by the director. She had to explain every episode defensively, written with tight plot, no explanation. That was what made George so good as well. You've probably seen it, but there's that clip where obviously Mark Hamill was I don't even think he was shooting that day, but it was on A New Hope. And they were filming like the Vader entrance scene on the Tantive 4. And Mark was asking George, like, why don't you have someone scream out, like, oh my god, there's Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, or whatever.
Yeah.
And George is like, we'll have black suit, white background. The audience will get it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Mark's and Mark's like, wow, that is such, good storytelling.
Yep.
Yeah. I know things, but I'm interested to hear what you're speculating. What things do you know? Who are your sources?
What Tales of the is up next? Is that what do you know, mate?
What? Yeah. Who are your sources? That's the next evolution in my content creation career is having sources.
yeah. Oh yeah. I want Tales of the Sith. That's what I want.
I'd love Tales of the Sith. Tales
of the Bounty Hunters would be cool. Tales of the Sith. Give me that.
That's the thing. There's honestly so much they could, like Tales of.
There's so much
they could do.
So much. They should just make it one show, and then each season's different. Like just I don't know, call the show Tales, and then season 1 tells the Jedi, season 2 tells the Empire, season 3, whatever, and then you can always do repeats or whatever.
Well,
But
yeah.
there's
Well,
so
the other
much they
thing,
can do, so much.
yeah, the other thing I keep remembering is when Asajj got revealed in the trailer for Bad Batch, and they had to clarify and say it's not breaking canon, blah blah blah. They did say it
Oh.
wouldn't be the last we'd see of her. So where are
Oh, yeah,
we
true,
seeing her next?
true.
I do keep going back to Ahsoka because obviously they're going to be on Dathomir for that. But
I
um,
I never thought of that. Yeah.
I keep going back to that because that's the only confirmed thing we've got coming out that I can think of that would have her. But unless there's something like a Tales of da 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 that might have her in it or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I agree, Julie. Animation's been far superior.
Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, obviously, Tales of the Empire was mediocre.
I was
But
but
you can't really think of any animation that people have been losing their minds
exactly.
about, like the Acolyte and stuff like that.
Bad Batch was great. It was just a fun show. It was consistent. Most of the time, was pretty consistent with. It was a good show. And obviously,
Yep.
Clone Wars and
Yeah. Rebels,
obviously Rebels.
Tales of the Jedi.
Jedi.
It was all
Whatever
it's
we're
all
gonna
been
get next.
very good. It's all been very good.
Yeah.
I'd love to see more witches and other sects of Force religions from the High Republic in live action or animation. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the High Republic era.
Yeah, me either.
But yeah, like obviously when the in that episode where Kiadi Mundi's there and all that, they do reference
Oh yeah.
if it is like a Force user sect or something like that. Not obviously because the Sith is such a foreign concept, not a foreign concept, but like just because they haven't been around to their knowledge, it's just not even
For ages.
an option to them. Yeah, it's just not even an option to them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, as I think Mace says in the prequels, there's no way the Sith could return without us knowing.
Yeah. Yoda's like, clouded the dark side is.
Yeah. Alright, Julie. Well, you have a good night. It's like, what? What did you say it was?
Yeah.
Like 2 a.m. for you?
Be like almost 3 o'clock or something for
Yeah.
nuts.
Well, good
Good luck, Julie.
Homework.
Absolutely smash it.
Yep.
Is there a ranking up somewhere that has all the Star Wars shows, like animated and live action to date?
Yeah, there would be,
See if we can. We'll do an updated
Star-
one.
Yeah. Star Wars shows. Movies and TV shows. Movies and TV shows. Do you want to just do a full-on movies and TV shows?
Yeah, go for it. If that's
Yeah.
easy to find, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So yeah, what do we got? We got everything updated 2020. So is the Acolyte in it?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's updated. It's up to date as possible. Alright, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even got Young Jedi Adventures. I'm
Yeah, I saw
assuming
that.
you haven't watched it either.
I have not watched it. Why do they
haven't
have? What is
watched-
this?
Oh, they've got literally everything. They've got
They have 3 of the prequels.
I have. Oh, what?
I don't know what that's
yeah,
about.
right. Okay. Yeah, right.
It's in chronological order. Cool. Most of the part.
Yeah, cool.
No, it's not in chronological. Anyway, all right. Where do we start? Just
Yeah. Do you want to chuck all the ones that we just haven't seen on unranked? So
on
Young
unranked.
Jedi,
Yeah, Young
Young Jedi Adventures,
Jedi,
Visions at the end. Haven't seen that.
Visions, Force of Destiny. I haven't. Have you seen Clone Wars 2002?
Oh, long like when I was literally 6. I should do a
Yeah.
rewatch, but yeah, when I was 6, I remember I saw it.
Holiday special.
Yeah, chuck them all up there. Yeah.
That's alright. Yeah? Resistance. I haven't seen. Have you
Oh
seen
yeah,
Resistance?
Nah.
I don't know what these ones are. There's 2 of the prequels, and Ahsoka's in this
Yeah.
post for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why.
like a
It's
fan.
live action though.
It's like a fan edit or something. Yeah, right. Okay, that's odd.
Extended edition.
Oh, that's the only thing I can think of. There's a fan edit out there where they've combined the scenes from Clone Wars that take place during Revenge of the Sith and with the movie, but I don't know why that's there.
Yeah. Bad Batch are in that one. Just
Yeah,
put them
because
there.
they're at the. Oh, I suppose there's the bit at the start of the Bad Batch as well. Takes place during Order 66 and that.
All right. The Acolyte.
Look, it's gonna be the worst one there. Oh,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, yeah. At least The Last Jedi felt like Star Wars to me, even though I absolutely hated what they did to Luke and stuff. At
Yeah.
least it had a Star Wars vibe to it.
Yeah.
Is that an F minus?
It is an F minus. Don't know
I
why.
didn't even know that was a thing. I was like, it's just F is F. Yeah, look,
honestly,
it wasn't great.
No.
It wasn't great.
F.
Here, where are we putting Last Jedi? Where are we putting The Last Jedi?
I say
I
put it.
think.
Ooh,
So I was gonna say wherever The Last Jedi is, probably Acolyte one below that.
yeah. You can't have Last Jedi much more higher, right? Oh, the highest Last Jedi could go.
I know you
He's the
probably appreciate it a
absolute
little bit
highest.
more than me. So yeah.
I still don't like it though. But
Yeah, I
these
know.
absolute highest.
Yeah.
E.
Because like the Acolyte had its moments, so I don't want to rate it like real low. We could even put them both as an E. Like,
You could
I
put
don't know.
put them.
We could come
both
back
in
to
an
it. They
E.
might even become a D or something. I don't know. But
Yeah. Tales of the Jedi is a A, right?
yeah. We'll start with A. It's either A or it's either A or B. We'll see what else we've got that goes
Okay,
in
yeah.
there.
Phantom.
Phantom Menace. Look, honestly, it's probably gotten better for me since the Acolyte, just because I've started
Yeah,
not-
no, yeah.
purely because the Acolyte. What the Acolyte tried to do to it probably just made me value it a bit more.
Yeah.
I never hated it, but Phantom Menace. What are you thinking? A, B? Start with a B, maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
Attack of the
Attack
Clones.
of the Clones is an S for me. I don't know.
It's an S for you.
It's an S for me. It's my
I was gonna say it's probably an A
third
for
favorite.
me.
It's my third favorite Star Wars movie.
It's either my third or my fourth. It sort of rotates.
Revenge
Obviously.
obviously is an S.
Yes. We got
Clone Wars
Return as an S.
movie.
Clone Wars movie's like a C or a D,
D.
honestly. Well, it's not great. it's okay, but it's not great.
Yeah. Obviously.
We know where that is. Yeah.
This one. I would put that. Like, I didn't like this show. You probably like it more than me. I really didn't. I would put it like above Acolyte, below Last Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
Like
I'm trying to.
Episode
gonna say-
5 or whatever it was when she became an Inquisitor, Varys. That was the only cool episode. The rest was just. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, when she went ham on the villagers. The fourth sister,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
So
didn't enjoy the show,
it's-
but
I was trying. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's like on par with the Clone Wars movie. for
I
me.
don't think so. For me, at least. But let me know what you think.
It didn't break canon or lore or like go against anything. I think it just
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it was like it just
Yeah,
was
it's just boring.
unnecessary.
Put it in D. Yeah.
What else we
It
got?
didn't do anything bad.
Yeah, it just didn't do anything.
just
Full
was-
stop.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. D.
Bad Batch. What are we saying for Bad Batch?
I'd say B.
B? Yeah, no, that's fair. I'd go B.
Yeah.
Bad Batch. Yep.
Solo.
Give it a
I
yeah,
see
I
her
don't
in
know.
D.
I'd give it a pass, I reckon. Go
C.
So I'd give it a pass, but I don't know, it just feels wrong having it above the Clone Wars movie for some reason. I don't know why. I think we can keep it at C because yeah, once again, like it's not a high rewatchable
Yeah.
one. Kenobi. Where do you have Kenobi?
I'd have it C now.
Okay.
I would have it D, but I have it
Yeah.
C now.
Yeah.
Where would you? B?
Oh, personally for me, I'd have it like it's honestly what like close to one of my favorite things ever.
Really?
I'd honestly have it
That's
up there
fair
with
enough.
like as an A or an. I almost would go as far as S at some point. Just
Really?
because Star Wars for me, it part of like if I like it or not is like what sort of emotion it can get out of me as well.
Okay.
And, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it was only one episode and everyone liked that. Like, everyone liked the majority of that in the last episode, but yeah, that fight scene with Vader and Anakin when they broke masks, that had me in fucking tears, man. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's why I'd be so close to an S for me.
Yeah,
And
right.
like I fully acknowledge all the problems it had, but like that scene alone for me like saves all of it.
Do you ever think though, like, imagine if it oh, you know the problems it has, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I acknowledge him. I agree with him
like
120%. But
imagine
it's
if it
just like,
didn't have those problems.
oh, absolutely,
How
absolutely,
good,
and
how
I know,
much better? Like, you already love it, but how much like more you could
I
like? It
know.
could have been your favorite Star Wars thing.
Yeah, but it's just like that episode 3,
Yeah,
episode 5, episode 6 was just so
Yeah.
good for me that it just like erased those. And, like I know there's still problems, but it
Was.
just like erased how I sort of felt about him. And
Yeah, right. That's fair. I can put it in B for your sake. I'm fine with that, honestly.
Yeah,
The
we'll split
moments
the
it
middle.
had, the moments it had, like the moments I enjoyed were,
Yeah,
some of my favorite Star Wars. That fight in episode 6. I'll rewatch that any day of the week.
I don't think I've rewatched a scene more than the week between episode 3 and 4 of Vader just walking down the
Yeah, no,
path and
that was sick.
just dragging everyone.
That was just so badass.
ridiculous.
I remember when we got that going crazy.
I was like, no way.
Rebels and S, yeah?
Has to be done. That Rebels is really good.
Andor. Okay, where would you put it?
Oh,
Where
look,
would
a
you-
while ago, it would have been there with The Last Jedi and the Acolyte. But like, I could say it's a good show. It's just not a good Star Wars show. It didn't feel like Star Wars to me. So I understand it being C. I understand it being a C. Yeah, I understand.
I'd have it B.
I know. Yeah, I know you.
Only 'cause
can
Kenobi's
appreciate it
there.
more than me.
Like,
Yeah.
realistically, I would have those two in C.
Mhm.
Right now, I have it in B, but we'll put it in C.
Okay.
Rogue One?
I'm not as mad about it. Like I'm not
Me
as like
either. Me
big on
either. I don't. Yeah.
as like a lot of other people.
Yeah, me too. Me
Um,
either. I'm not. It's good. It's good, but I don't think it's the most spectacular. I don't think it's the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it's got like cool concepts, and obviously the Vader
Yeah.
hallway scene's pretty
Right,
dope.
so-
But like, yeah, in terms of like horror, it's probably like Solo here for me. I reckon. C.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's just where
A
I'm
New
at.
Hope?
Yeah. I mean, it's where it all started. You have to go A, don't you? You have to go
A?
A.
Yeah.
S? Oh, dude, if you want to S, go S. Honestly, it's where it all started. If you want to S, go S.
Yeah. Kind of.
It's where it all
Yeah.
started. You can't hate on it. It's what started all of this. Empire's S, surely.
Empire's S. Return
S.
S. Mando's A. A because
Mando's
this
A.
isn't good. Yeah. It would be an S if we got only 1 and 2, to be honest. Book of Boba. What's your thoughts?
Like you said, I think you're in a similar-ish boat. I didn't hate it as much as other people did.
Yeah, the hate it gets is, it's not that bad, but my rewatch wasn't great. My rewatch of episode 1 to 7 straight was not great. C.
Yeah, we'll go C. That's fair. We'll go C.
So cute.
Ahsoka's like my favorite Disney thing. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be close. It's for me. It's like the Kenobi line of thinking. It would be close to S tier.
I
you
would
wanna
have
leave
it
in-
A.
We can
But
go
would
A.
you
yeah,
have it
we can
S?
go
Would
A.
you have it S?
It'd be S for me. I absolutely loved it. It'd be S for me.
Let me. No.
If
Thinking
you want
about the
A, you
hype
can
it
go A,
gave
but
me thinking about the hype it gave me, it's an S.
yeah, okay. Yeah. It had me feeling like a kid on Christmas. Like, yeah, that I
Yeah,
can't go.
yeah.
Um, where
See,
would you have Force Awakens?
look, I think it's boring as hell. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have any rewatchability for it.
Okay.
I think it's incredibly boring.
Yep.
It's a New Hope with 2010's like 2010s decades
Yeah, yeah,
graphics.
yeah, yeah. But
Um,
it's more rewatchable than Rogue One and Solo. But
it's more, yeah. I would say it's more
yes,
rewatchable
it's
than Rogue One and Solo.
possible because it's
Because it's got
possible because
lightsabers. It's
it's
you know, it's a Skywalker
it's
saga movie.
yeah, it's possible. Like yeah, it's possible. But episode 8 where it's began to go wrong. Rise of Skywalker is probably like my favorite of the sequel trilogy, but I understand it. Yeah, being D, I understand that. I know a lot of people's favorite is Force Awakens. Rise of Skywalker wasn't too bad. I didn't. It was just the Last Jedi kind of fucked it.
The most watchable sequel movie for me is Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not my favorite sequel movie. I don't know what my favorite sequel movie is. In the past, I've said Force Awakens, I've said Rise of Skywalker, I've said Last Jedi. I've been saying Last Jedi for the last few months, but I don't know what my favorite sequel movie is. I really don't.
It gets to the point where it's not
bad as each other.
Yeah. It's not what's better, it's just what's not as trash.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. Last Jedi gives me Luke, but it gives me a Luke I don't like.
It gives you a Luke that's fucking not even Luke.
Force Awakens is boring. Rise of Skywalker has actual, not just Star Wars issues, but filmmaking issues.
Yeah, see, you'd understand that side a lot more than me.
Yeah, like I don't know. I really don't know what my least favorite and my favorite sequel movie is. They're all as bad as each other.
So if we're looking at that overall,
would you agree with that? Where Rise is, yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely.
That?
Yeah, I can understand that for sure. What's the people saying? The Kenobi finale was beautiful. Facts, my man. Facts. I'd say Acolyte is better than The Last Jedi. Acolyte is okay. Last Jedi was trash. Last Jedi was trash.
Last Jedi's better than Acolyte.
Acolyte was doing. Acolyte to me was beginning to undo the Phantom Menace, which I was absolutely fucking hating. So
yep.
They've got things they did. Like for me, The Last Jedi felt a bit more like Star Wars. The Acolyte had its moments, but The Last Jedi just murdered Luke, and the Acolyte was trying to undo the Phantom Menace and was fucking up with lore and that sort of crap.
Yep.
I wonder how Kenobi would have turned out if Tony Gilroy and Jon Favreau. That's an interesting concept.
Tony Gilroy and Dave Filoni directed it.
Oh yeah. Get Jon Favreau in there. Get the three of them together. Get the three.
Rogue One S for you. Look, I understand how it's good. For me, it's just a little bit boring. It's really good. It is really good, though. Yeah.
No, yeah. I see heaps of people like absolutely geeking out over Rogue One. Like they absolutely love it.
Andor sees criminal. Yeah. People are gonna say that. Look, Andor's grown for me since it came out. Like a lot. But I still find it not my type of Star Wars. Andor's not the reason I watch Star Wars. Ahsoka's the reason I watch Star Wars, right? That's my biggest, that's the biggest thing I'll say. Andor's not bad in any way. It's got a good story. It presents, new things to the fandom. But I'm in this fandom because of, everything that's in S and A and B. Andor's just not the reason I'm a Star Wars fan. I still think it's good. It's just I don't think about it every day. I don't, it's not my favorite thing, but it's still good. It's a good show.
Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it.
How is it not undoing the Phantom Menace?
It feels like so many of the concepts with the Sith, what made Anakin so special. Not that it's been confirmed, but the direction they're trying to take it. The fact that I was really hoping for a bit more what like I want to know the reason. I know Kiadi didn't hear the word Sith. I know he didn't see a red lightsaber, but I want to know the reason they picked Kiadi Mundi. Was it like
Yeah.
why him when
Yeah.
they could have they could have added a bit more of a niche Jedi Master that was on the council.
Yeah.
I want to
Yep.
know the reason they picked Kiadi Mundi. I don't like that Yoda was not able to sense anything happening, especially in a time of peace. Yeah, and I don't like the way they went about the creation of the twins. And yeah, all this sort of stuff, and no answers were given. So when you go and watch, for me at least, when I go and watch the Phantom Menace again, I can separate it in my head because I know that's not George Lucas's vision. So for
Yeah.
me personally, I can separate it in my head. But yeah, it
Yeah.
waters down, and it's almost like it's trying to undo the Phantom Menace.
Yeah. I agree with that. Andor is pure quality. Ahsoka's more Star Warsy, and I watch Star Warsy for Star Warsy things. So, yeah.
Who is a fan of Kennedy Mundy? I say that
Yeah.
more just because I absolutely hate the character. But
Yeah, you do,
who
eh?
is, who is a fan of
Who is a
Kennedy
fan
Mundy?
of him, though? It was just,
No, I'm
a
sure
cheap
there are.
cameo. That was stupid.
It's like you'd have to think someone there would have just.
Yeah, right.
I didn't lose my shit over the age or something.
Yeah.
Because I know that's all like legend stuff. They didn't have to adhere to it. But yeah, it was a bit odd. It was a bit odd.
Sith discovered the Virgins before the Jedi.
Wait, what? The Sith discovered the Virgins before the Jedi. What?
The Sith figured out how to, I guess, manipulate it. But the Jedi found
Well,
that planet.
They tried. They didn't do it successfully because that was how Anakin was created.
Yeah. That's
So,
true.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like
yeah.
The Sith would never. The closest they got was fucking Snoke, I guess.
Yeah.
That was the closest they got. But that's the other question. It opens up as well is like why, like Palpatine and obviously Plagueis would have like spent hundreds of years, or not hundreds, but over 100 years on this crap combined, and the best I could get was a broken Snoke. So what are these witches doing? And that interview with Leslie Heather made it sound like they needed Brendok to have like any power whatsoever, otherwise they were just like normal people in a cult.
Yeah.
Like they needed the Virgins that was on Brendok. They needed to harness any power.
What poster here is the worst poster?
What
I reckon it's
poster
The
there
Last
is
Jedi.
the worst
Last Jedi is
poster?
so boring. You have 4 heads.
On face value, yeah, the Last Jedi's, probably that's just basic. That's like red background, 4
Yeah.
characters. That's it's quite basic, I'd say. What do you reckon would be the best though?
Yeah, best one?
Yeah, Clone Wars would definitely be up there.
Clone Wars is up there.
I hate looking at those movie posters though for the prequel, like for the first 6 movies.
Yeah, me too.
They're
Because
the
you
ones you see
can't-
on the new DVD cover, like on the new
Yeah,
DVD covers. They're not the
yeah.
the OG ones.
Yeah. The Obi-Wan Kenobi posters, I like that.
Yeah, that's sick with Vader standing up on the castle, up on the mountain there. I was waiting for that scene. That was never a scene, but I was waiting for it.
Yeah. Ahsoka posters is a little bit weird. I don't know, it looks weird. I'm not a huge fan of the Ahsoka poster.
Yeah, okay. I just remember seeing it and everyone going nuts because you got that Anakin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Press
pose.
photo for doing the Anakin pose
Look, a Boba poster's cool. Just the 2 characters, like simple posters like that, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
simple poster is The Last Jedi, but this is simple, but in a
Effective.
good way. Like it's still it gives
Mhm.
off more. Like when you just have so many heads on a poster, I don't like those kind of posters.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
a lot of the sequel ones, like the sequel, like Rise of Skywalker, Force Awakens, they look visually nice, like the coloring, great grading, but there's just so many random heads.
Mhm.
The reason they do that,
Why? Why is that?
a lot of the actors in their contracts and stuff, actually
Yeah.
have um that they have to appear on the poster. So the studio then has to put them on the poster if the actor's contract from
Yeah,
their like
right. Okay.
agent states it. Yeah, it's like when they get hired on their resume and contracts with their agents and stuff. Some have like, oh, I have to be on the poster.
Yeah,
So they
right.
have to put them. That's why a lot of
Not
movies nowadays have so many of the characters and the actors on the posters because so many actors have it in their clause that they
Yeah,
have to appear
right.
on the poster. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Never knew that was even a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So yeah, right. I'm assuming John Boyega didn't have that in his contract after The Force Awakens, and I figure I've got
Yeah.
shrunk.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Didn't know. Yeah, right. Didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah. I think it's stupid, but I don't know. Actors, they're gonna make their way up. Having your face on a poster gets you.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty cool thing, I suppose. Yeah, having
Yeah. Yeah.
a face on a movie poster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So looking at that overall, you're happy with it? I think that's
Sure. Yeah.
pretty close to spot on. I reckon. Pretty
Yeah.
close to spot on.
All right, Alex, man. You have a good night.
Appreciate you coming through, Alex.
Stopping by, man. Yeah.
Good luck with the business paper, my man.
Favorite Star Wars game is Jedi Survivor for me. Not Jedi Survivor. No. Jedi Survivor is disappointing.
Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, okay.
I was not the biggest fan of Survivor.
Yeah, right.
Fallen Order.
I think Fallen Order was better story wise.
Yep. Survivor, better
Gameplay was good in Fallen Order. Survivor was quite good as well.
Yeah.
Storyline was probably definitely better in Fallen
Yeah.
Order though.
Battlefront. I've never been too into Battlefront, but it's fun.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
The very first one I played, was when I was like 6, was Jedi Academy 2 Jedi Outcast.
My first
That
ever
was
Star Wars
fun.
game was the Lego the
Yeah.
Complete Saga. I think that's got to
Yeah.
be my favorite. I have so many memories with that. I played it on the Wii with my brother. Nintendo Wii. I played Skywalker Saga. Complete Saga was the other thing.
Yeah, okay. And Jedi Outcast, that had Luke Skywalker in it too, which is just sick.
Yeah, right.
I played that on the PC when I was like 6. That was an awesome game.
Yeah.
Next ones I would have played, would have been like the prequel trilogy Lego Star Wars. Then the OT came out a couple of years later. I remember that was my Christmas present, 2006.
That was your Christmas present in 2006.
2006 from my auntie and my uncle.
You remember that?
I remember that, yeah. I remember it because I remember my auntie and my uncle, they used to come to my house like Christmas morning. And we used to like present exchange then.
Breathing. I wasn't even born yet.
Fuck.
You have a memory before I was even born.
It's such a core memory for me to get in that game because I was obsessed. I had the poster for the game up on my bedroom door before I got it. I was obsessed with getting the original trilogy Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah.
And but I remember when my auntie and my uncle brought it to me because that was back when games were all $100 each and all that on disc.
Yeah.
And I mean most of them still are, but they gave it because I had a decent clue that was what I was getting, but when they rocked up, there was a massive box. I was like it would have been probably up to my chest. Like it was a massive box. I was like, and so I open it and there's a smaller box. I got through about 15 boxes, and then I finally got to the game. Yeah, no, it's such a cool memory, and I played the absolute shit out of it those school holidays.
That's
Um,
crazy. Man, I wasn't even
um,
living.
Force Unleashed. I never played Force Unleashed
I
2 when it came out. I only
I've never
played
played
that
either of them.
later on. Force Unleashed was it's really good. I played it
Probably
on
wasn't my
PS2.
era.
Yeah, maybe because I played it on
I just
PS2, and then I played it on the Wii when I got a Wii a few years
yeah.
later, and that was back when there was like a lightsaber attachment for the Wii remote, so you just like swinging around the lightsaber and that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's so cool, dude.
yeah,
So
right.
cool.
That's sick.
Yeah. The Revenge of the Sith game is also one of my absolute favorites too. I really wish they'd redo that because you can't play it anywhere unless you've still got a PS2 or like a PS2 emulator or something.
Right, yeah.
But
They should,
the
yeah, they
Revenge,
should show a remaster of it.
I would love for them to, dude. Revenge of the Sith game is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Battlefront, Battlefront 2 is always my favorite over
Yeah.
the
You
OG
played
Battlefronts.
KOTOR?
No, no,
Yeah.
I've been getting heaps of recommendations from people on Instagram and that I should play it, and it does look really cool. I
played
haven't.
one of the old Republic games, but I haven't played KOTOR. I'm just waiting for that remake, if that will ever happen.
Yeah, the OG Battlefront 2 was my favorite over the OG one. Yeah, I suppose then you got your more recent stuff, Survivor, Fallen Order. Yeah, to pick an absolute favorite, I know is hard. Like the very first one I played, the Jedi Academy one, was certainly up there.
Yeah, big KOTOR fan, hey?
You can't not be if you got Revan as your
Yeah.
profile picture. Can't not
A
be.
cool profile picture.
It was very cool. Yeah, did you make that, Prodigy? How'd you make that?
That was cool.
I just noticed he's got the red and the purple saber too.
Yeah. Really hope we see Revan one day in live action.
Yeah, it'd just be what project or something. Yeah, get it in.
Give us an Old Republic trilogy. Give us 6 movies in the Old Republic. Just get away from all this, honestly. Finish off Mandoverse, then let's go. Let's restart Star Wars with the Old Republic. Just do 6 movies in there. Spend the next 20 years in the Old Republic era. And then come back to Rise of Skywalker era. Daisy Ridley's older. Just, right now, Star Wars needs to just get away from all of everything we already know.
Yeah, one of my mates messaged me and said, like, he's a bit older than me, but he was saying, yeah, he's like, it's almost at the point where Star Wars just needs to go back on the shelf for like 7 years or something. I was like, it's grim, but it's almost true.
Yeah.
Almost true, and just needs
Sad
to be left
at
untouched.
this point too.
It's almost, obviously I'd absolutely hate to see that happen, but I can understand people like seeing the having the want or seeing the need for that.
It won't though. It's like yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Oh, that's
I
good.
makes me thumbnails too. That's awesome.
That's good.
We spoiled Prodigy's next upload. Disney needs to move on from the Skywalker saga. Very hard though. It's just obviously that's what I've grown up with. It's what I want to see more of. But at the same time, I just wanted to do right by it.
Yeah.
Which seems like a
I want to
seemingly
see more of it, but I
ask.
know that in the end, it's probably better if they just left it. It is. I don't know. I feel like I'm more disappointed with things than I am.
Yeah.
I know. Finish Mandoverse off and stuff though. Finish that off strong. I'm hella excited for that. Obviously.
Seeing that seeing Filoni's movie in cinemas is gonna hit like crack. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, dude. Yep. Even the Mandalorian Grogu movie, even though I'm not too excited for it, this title sounds so goofy. Mandalorian and Grogu. But that'll be exciting.
Just seeing Star Wars back in cinemas, I think will do absolute wonders for the fan base. I think, even if it's not I hate that we even have to mention it, but even if it's not like a great movie, I don't think they'll go like insanely wrong with it. So, like in terms of breaking law or something like that, like that's.
I'll say this though, you might be a bit surprised, but I'm more I wouldn't
Yeah.
say excited. I think intrigued's the right word. I'm more intrigued for the Rey movie than I am for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
I can
Not the Dave
understand that.
movie. Dave
Yeah.
movie's at the top. I'm most
Yeah,
hyped
yeah,
for that. But Jon Favreau's Mandalorian and Grogu. That's just the Mandalorian season 3 doing it, man.
I can understand that as well because there's obviously a lot more unknown about Rey's movie too. Like,
Yeah.
who's the protagonist?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They can't just
like,
use a Sith again. Surely they're not going to bring the Sith back. Like, what are they? Are going to be interesting?
well, like there's always going to be darkness.
Yeah, always be darkness.
But yeah,
that's what villains are.
I don't know.
Darkness. But
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe Filoni's going to set someone up with Abeloth if it goes past his era. But then it's got to go through the sequels.
exactly. You need to find a way for it to skip the sequels. That's the only thing.
So yeah. Restarting the
Yeah.
sequels would be their best bet at this point.
Just redoing them. Make them legends. The first thing made legends under
No,
Disney.
literally.
And
Yeah,
then,
they made all George's stuff legends. Go make their own stuff legends.
Yeah, it is.
That was
Yeah,
on, you got that on your birthday, yeah.
My birthday, it was pretty well a month ago, and I've been meaning to take it out. I just have not.
Oh, it's
So yeah,
sick.
no,
Keep it there.
that is it's great background, is it, for the Star Wars live show?
We did
Yeah,
a
no, that-
stream on your birthday, and I didn't even know. Talking for like 2 hours. It's your birthday, and I didn't even know. I felt so bad when I found out.
I know the feeling because I've done the same,
Yeah.
like with a mate at work, like same as me, just doesn't like talk about the birthday or anything. And then someone said, like, came up to me the next day and said something like, "Oh, it was his birthday yesterday." I was like, "You're kidding." I was like, "I feel so bad." I was talking to him.
Like, yeah.
No, I know the feeling. Appreciate it, Prodigy. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. What's coming up for the movie pod? What's coming up?
Oh
for the
man,
movie
I
pod?
don't know. I don't. I don't.
You
got
make some pretty
anything.
sick edits. You make some pretty sick edits sometimes.
That's honest. I'm really thinking about it. Going to just. I don't want to leave YouTube, but just sticking to like Instagram Reels and TikTok content, doing edits, doing like 60-second reviews on movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It might be the way to go for me. I don't know what's going on with the actual movie pod YouTube. I've done one episode since I've been out of hospital.
Yeah, I know that.
I think I'm gonna get grade 12 done, then I'll knuckle down. I'm not stepping away from this at all. I'm not stepping away at all. Once I finish grade 12, I've got 2 months left. I'm gonna knuckle down on this. Like, come next year,
sure.
like celebration, the videos I'm gonna make in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna vlog celebration, come back to the hotel, edit.
Yeah.
I got a lot planned. It's just more so doing it now.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Work is like I'm working a lot as well. Now that we're closing and we're 2 months away from closing, a lot of other staff are getting other jobs and stuff now. So
Yeah.
we don't have much staff. So I'm getting a lot of shifts. But yeah.
Do you think you're gonna like look for another job now? Just like wait until year 12's
We
over?
had I had a transfer meeting last week. About going to a different site after we close. We'll see what happens from there.
Oh, okay, cool.
But nah, my cinema was just something else. It was no other cinema would be as like good as my cinema. Like the memories I made there with like my mates I've met at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working through like Mario, me and my mate, we dressed up as Mario and Luigi.
Oh, that's elite. That's elite.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Good memories. So sad we're closing it. We got like, because we're a pretty big cinema too. Like popular wise, we've had
Why are you guys shutting then?
They say it's an admit problem, like just the cinema in general. But then they also say the shopping center we're in.
Yeah.
Our lease is coming to a close, and they don't want to renew it. They think they're gonna get further with other retailers in our spot, because obviously we're a cinema. We take up a big portion of the shopping center, so they can put like 3-4 shops where we are.
Yeah.
So they think they're gonna get more out of that. I don't think so, because at that shopping center, the only fun thing to do is go to the cinema. Everything else is shops.
Ah,
And where my
okay, yeah,
cinema is outside the food court, that food court's always busy because of the cinema. People get
yeah,
lunch, dinner, then come into the
yeah,
movies. The food court's
yeah,
going to be dead once we close. Like
yeah,
customers are even, because it got announced to the public a few weeks ago. Customers have found out, and
yeah.
they're all coming in devastated. We've had media outlets. We had ABC come in wanting to
Oh,
interview us,
really?
but we're not allowed to speak to them. We have to give them an
Oh, you
email.
kidding?
Yeah, to email head office event. I work for Event Cinemas,
Oh, yeah, right.
but yeah, it's sad. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I get a transfer because cinema is just an epic job. Discounts as
Oh,
well.
especially if
$2
you
movie
like
tickets.
absolute movie
Yeah,
lover. That's
yeah,
like the perfect job. Yeah,
yeah.
that's so cool.
I use Streamlabs for my recording. Yeah, I don't know if you use it. You use mainly this now, hey?
I use this for streams and my
Right.
reaction videos.
Yeah.
But like when I do my shorts or make like a normal video, I record all my audio and that through Streamlabs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I use Streamlabs for like most of my videos, as long as they're not shorts or reactions, pretty well.
All right. Yeah. What do you got planned for your channel?
I got
Over
planned.
1,000 subs.
This is StreamYard.
This is StreamYard. It's pretty good. A few glitches every now and again, but it's solid.
Yeah. What have I got planned? I definitely think I will be making a video about the whole hypercrystal bleeding.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm just I was reading the Living Force book that came out a little while ago, but then I got this book, the Skywalker Family at War.
Oh yeah, read about that book.
So have you read it?
I haven't, no.
Oh, okay. It's really good. I really
Star
like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. So it covers Anakin, Luke, Leia, and I think a bit of Rey and Kylo at the end, split into like each trilogy. So I finished the first trilogy of chapters. So obviously Anakin, it just like dives into their psyche and like what they're thinking and that.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, getting a lot of Anakin's thoughts and that sort of thing in the first trilogy, and then I'm just at the start of the OT, so it's just
That's
Luke
cool.
and Leia in their childhood at the moment. But yeah, it's just like a lot of their thoughts and what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of content there you can get out of that book. I've still got the Living Force to finish. I've still got, honestly, like Shadow of the Sith to finish. I got the Plagueis book on the way. There's another book that released a week or two ago.
I gotta get back into my Star Wars books, man.
Yeah, and
so many I want to read. It's just
and then like I'm trying to read the comics as well. Like I just started going through all the Star Wars because I've gotten through like all the Vader ones today. I'm trying to go through all the Star Wars ones now, and then I start reading these books. It's like there is so much stuff to read.
Yeah.
What was the book I bought? It's called The Rise and Fall of the Galactic Empire.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it sort of goes with, it pretty like talks about all of Palpatine's deceit, like the Clone Wars and that sort of stuff in terms of like the rise.
Right.
And then have you got, here's an interesting one for you. How many of your like IRL mates know you do like YouTube and that sort of stuff?
Oh, like all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I started doing YouTube itself in like grade 5.
Okay.
2017. I would do vlogs with my friends. We would do pranks, dares, dingle stuff like that. And then went to high school, got a lot of shit for it at high school.
Yeah, you did.
Start of high school was terrible. I deleted that channel because of it, which I really read. It'd be so funny to go back and watch those videos now. Then I started this channel in 2021, which was originally called All Things Podcast. Then start of 2023 last year, I rebranded it to the Movie Pod. Everyone knows I do it. People people don't really say anything about it anymore. I guess people got bored of making fun of me for it, but I don't really
Yeah.
care at the end of the day now.
Yeah.
Like I will stuff I post on the Movie Pod Instagram, I'll share to like my personal Instagram account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, everyone I know knows I do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really care what people say anymore. I did at first when I was younger, but now I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. I
What
suppose you
about
sort
you?
of hit an age, yeah, don't you? Where like you sort
Yeah,
of just stop
I'm just like
caring
I
as
don't get it.
much. Yeah.
Like
Well,
I do my
honestly,
podcast with my friend Joseph, who I met at work.
yeah.
I do it with friends.
Yeah.
My friend from school, Josh, has been on my podcast a few times.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah.
Honestly, for the first, because I started this channel in February, March last year.
Yeah.
It's closest to a year and a half now. I told no one for maybe 7-8 months. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
right.
like probably September or so last year. I was like, I think I was with a mate and we're at Harvey Norman. I was like, I want to get like a key light or something.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't stream or anything, do you? I was like, I quickly like flashed my YouTube channel in front of him. I was like, oh, what's up, mate? What? And so it took a while, but he eventually found it. And
Right.
then, told my cousin about it as well. So I was like, a couple people that knew, but I was like, I didn't really tell anyone else. I was like, if they find it, they find it.
They
But I was like,
find
I'm
it.
not gonna fucking like, I don't really care if they find it.
Yeah, no, I don't care
And
anymore.
but I got none of my like RL like close mates or anything know about it really, besides the one or two I've told. And I got a message. I got a message from a mate at like 5 a.m. because he's a big Star Wars fan as well. So I was like, there's gonna be a point probably like if a video for some reason on Instagram or something like gets a bit of a roll on or something.
Pop up in his feed.
Well, I've got one that hit. I think it's about 1.6, 1.7 million at the moment.
Right.
And I was like, that's not me. That's just like an edit of Anakin, like Hayden and Rosario and all that.
Okay. Yep.
And oh no, I think he's live now. I think he's watching it now. And yeah, I got a message.
That's funny.
I got a message at like 5 a.m. from one of my mates. He's like, I found your Instagram, dude. He's like, I'm so proud of you. He's like, there's like clips going off and that. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Thanks, man.
That's dope. Yeah.
I was wondering when someone would find it. I know as soon as like mates get a hold of it, it's gonna be a meme. But it's like the end of that.
Yeah, that was kind of like, my mates. They still.
It'll die after a while.
I
There he is.
Oh, is this him?
That's him.
He's watching.
That's him. Perfect timing, Pat.
Oh, that's funny. But no, I don't really care what people think. No one really cares anymore anyway. Well, when I was younger, first started high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had a mate in high school that was doing YouTube like semi-seriously. Like got a couple thousand subs or whatever. But yeah, he got a bit of shit for it, but that's high school, I suppose. You're always gonna get shit like that. So.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yep. But no, it's fun at the end of the day. I wish I never lost my role with it. I was doing a lot of content. And then obviously went into hospital and then just
that obviously killed your momentum a bit, hey, and you had to
but after school finishes, I'm getting back into it, right? Like I got externals coming up, external exams, which I'll just finish grade 12 and I'll get back at it.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Jesse makes immaculate Star Wars content. Already over 1K subs. I've been doing this longer for him, and I'm just stuck at 864.
You'll get there. You got to start putting content back out there.
I need something, but no, man. Actually, your content's great.
I try.
Got good growth too. How's the watch hours going?
Because the only videos I've been doing lately on YouTube have been
the reactions,
like the reaction videos and that. Yeah, so I'll work on the Kyber Crystal bleeding video. I'll start that tonight. But also because I used to sort of check your subs like daily sort of thing after I'd post a video just before I go to sleep, wake up, see how it's doing and that. But at the moment, last couple weeks, I've been probably watching my Instagram stuff more because like I was
Yeah.
stuck at 500 followers for ages,
You went up a
and
lot,
then
didn't you?
yeah, well, a couple of them sort of took off, and now I'm at like 2,300 almost. I think. Oh, I just hit
Wow.
2,300. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it went
Wow.
off. I was like, what the hell's happening?
Wow.
So I had a reel that I posted a while ago. Like you not as long ago as you had that one that went off the other night. Like that was from a year ago or whatever.
Oh,
But I
yeah, that
had
was
one
very random.
yeah, I had one I'd posted a few months ago, randomly go off and it hit like 500k or something. I was like, that's pretty cool. And then
Yeah.
yeah, this Rosario and Anakin one hit 1 million. It's at 1.7 at the moment. I was like, okay. And then I think that sort of just like started a bit of momentum because then it like over the next however many reels I post, 50k, 500k,
That's
300k,
great. Yeah.
another 500k. Like, yeah.
Wow.
So I hit it. Obviously, yeah, it won't go forever, but
Those numbers are great there.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I was stuck at 500 ish for like ages. And
Yeah, right.
yeah, a
It's
couple
like
reels hit, I suppose, and I mean, Anakin content's normally a pretty safe bet, but
yeah.
yeah,
That's
I just post whatever I like, and that happens to be Anakin. So.
yeah. That's always good. That's the way to
Yeah.
approach it. I think I'll
It's like
stick to like the TikTok and Instagram for the rest of the year. Give you a little bit of a
Yeah.
break.
Well, honestly, dude, one of my favorite reels, and it's one of that you posted, is that I think it's the Return of the Jedi one that has what was the backing song to it? Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Do you remember that?
I
Do you remember
think.
that one? You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a solid one. I was a big fan of that one. Are you trying to find it?
Was
It was a couple.
wasn't
I'm trying to think.
was it the one with the Ahsoka?
Possibly.
This one?
Yeah, it was definitely that one. It was definitely that one, I reckon. Yeah, definitely that one. Yep. Yeah, no, 100% that one. That's one of my favorite reels. Yeah.
They are so simple and just fun to make, and making it like this gets you into like the emotion it puts off.
Yeah. And you can chuck them up on YouTube too, can't you? Because with shorts, the
Yeah, YouTube
copyright's a bit
Shorts.
different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, they do get copyrighted.
Yeah,
But
but like, I think
it's
it's a
different to like
little bit.
actual
Yeah,
videos.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. At the moment, it seems like if I watch a new movie, I get hooked on it, and then I just go and like the other night I watched Shutter Island, and I made a little edit.
Okay, yeah.
Great movie, by the way. But I think
Yeah, I saw you
I'll
post
do
your
that.
review on it.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do like this Instagram and TikTok kind of reviews. I'll definitely come back to YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
I'll obviously do these live shows like every week with you.
Yeah.
Maybe do an episode every now and again on the movie pod, depending on, what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, just want to finish school and then
Yeah, for sure. Because then you have so much free time as well.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. Shutter Island is goated. It's crazy.
I was going through the other day. I need to find it again real quick. Do you remember I don't know if we did it that last it was around New Year's, I sort of wrote down some like goals and stuff, I think.
All right, yeah.
Trying to think where I need to find where I had it. I think it was in the back of this book somewhere. Yeah, here we are. So I think I had 4 goals for this year.
Yeah.
One was 1,000 subs, so tick that off.
Tick that. Oh.
Be a guest on podcasts. I recorded. Do you know that Tales from Peridia guy? He's a newish YouTuber. Yeah.
Yep.
I recorded a thing for his show last night, so I suppose like.
Oh, that's cool. Yep.
Tick that off. Stay consistent, have fun. So I think I've been.
Tick that off,
I've definitely been more consistent.
That's a good goal. I like
I
that
still
goal.
have fun. So
Yeah.
And then the last one was get guests on this podcast. That's the one thing we haven't done yet.
True.
I reckon that's the one thing, because I reckon off stream we even went through some like potential guests.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
reckon I wrote
I
it
was
down.
thinking about that the other night. I was
Oh, yeah?
actually
Yeah.
talking to my mate Zach about it, getting
Yeah.
like guests on.
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, I've got a list. I've literally got a list here of people to get on.
Yeah. No, there's
I've
a lot out
literally
there.
got a
Off the
guest.
top of my head, I can think of a few. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got the Aussie people we can
Yep.
like.
Yep.
We've got the Aussies and that.
Get Prodigy on. Prodigy. I was
Prodigy,
messaging
get on.
him on Instagram earlier, actually, today or last
Yeah.
night, and he's like, "We need to collab at some point, man. Would be fun."
Well,
Said that tonight.
what are we waiting on, Prodigy?
Yeah.
Well, do you know
Really
what?
good.
Do you know what time are you going to be free? Like next Sunday?
Next Sunday, I'm not working at the moment. Deadpool
Okay.
comes out, so God only knows how
Yeah,
busy we
true,
are.
Yeah.
I could get called in, but right now I'm not working Sunday, and I'll try to keep it like that. I'm closing Saturday night. I'm not working Sunday morning. I hate that. They roster me on a midnight close Saturday night, and then a 9 a.m. open Sunday.
Yeah,
I might as
that's
well
grim.
sleep at the
That's
bloody
yeah, might as well
place.
sleep there. Yeah.
I had to do a
That's
few of
grim.
those lately. Oh,
We'll
kills me.
we'll do a tentative Sunday morning stream. We'll
Yep.
lock it in
Sunday
tentatively,
morning we're locking it in.
and yeah, Prodigy, jump on with us, mate. We
Yep.
can have
Yep.
we can finally have a guest.
Yep.
What's Pat saying? Acolyte, Dead Show. Me and Pat seem to have fairly similar views on Star Wars most of the time. Acolyte, Dead Show with some nice fan service moments. So yeah, no, that's yeah, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Oh, yeah. Very
Pretty
accurate.
accurate.
Yeah.
We went on a rant about it for like an hour, a bit before you got here, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're on StreamYard as well when we do this, Prodigy. So get a StreamYard account, my friend.
I don't think you need an account. We send you the link and you can.
Oh shit! Actually, yeah, you might be right. Eh? Yeah. Actually, you might
Yeah.
not even need one. Might not even need one as long as you got a mic.
Yep. That'd be good. Yeah, definitely get guests on every week.
Yeah,
Who-
I think
who
that
will
just
be Aussies.
Well, yeah, I've literally got what have I got here? There's obviously some bigger guests as well. What have I've got? How many have I got written here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12 guests written here. I've got
Alright.
this is what we came up with off screen
Okay.
around New Year's Eve last time. when we
Okay,
wrote it
yeah.
down. We've got Star Wars Sith.
Yep.
Got the
Big
Ray
one.
side.
Yep. Big one.
Diamond Figs. You want
Big
to talk about
one.
big one? We got Theory.
Big
Just
one.
is like that's like end game, but we
I
got-
do
we
remember
got-
doing this list now. Yeah.
You do remember? Oh, guess who the
Yeah.
next one was though? I don't know how clearly it's going to show up. Guess who the
Oh.
next one was though? I literally wrote Star Wars Prodigy, so there I can. Tick it
Oh,
off. I had you
there
down.
you go.
Prodigy.
We're thinking of you already.
Oh, that's the other one. I don't think he does YouTube. He's more on Instagram. That Star Wars bloke. He's in Sydney as
Oh,
well.
yep. Yep.
I think we wrote. Who else did we write? We wrote Retney's Holocron, Beyond the Dune
I would
Sea.
love to have a debate with Rentney's Holocron.
Would
So
you-
much
yeah.
stuff he says I disagree with, but then so much he says I also agree with.
Yeah.
We're never like I'm never like, oh yeah, kind of agree. I always super agree with him, or I super disagree.
You're
with
always
him.
strong one side or the
yeah,
other.
strong
Yeah,
one-sided.
right, okay. Yeah. Mortis FM, Jedi Lex, Pop the Bounty Collector that Tony does streams with Ricky,
Yeah.
and Laura Mandalore.
Yeah.
So those we had 12 written down.
We just gotta reach out.
We just gotta reach out, dude. 100%.
I
Well,
only
we reached
run-
out right here. We got
Yeah.
Prodigy
Yep.
tentatively locked in for next Sunday.
Yep. Yeah.
What is Prodigy? Are you in Queensland, Prodigy? Is he
He's in Gold
Queensland?
Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you guys will be same time zone, so that's sweet.
Yeah. You're only 30 minutes behind us.
Yeah. So what? Hopefully Sunday morning. What are we saying? Like 11 or something? 10:30, 11.
Yep. That works.
Yeah.
So Japan's only 30
Yeah.
minutes behind you. It's an hour behind me.
Yeah. They're very very good
close.
time wise with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That lines up quite nicely.
Yep.
Shouldn't have any like jet lag or anything.
No.
No. Won't be like America. That was nuts.
I got so many plane trips coming up. Like once I finish school, I've got so much,
Oh
so
yeah.
much. I'm going to Sydney in November for
Mhm.
Coldplay concert, and
Cool. Yeah.
then
Nice.
I'm going to Hamilton Island with my schoolmates for
Ooh.
schoolies,
Oh,
and
unreal.
then
Nice.
early next year going to Melbourne,
Yep.
and then Japan.
Awesome, dude. You're gonna be fucking. You'll be living at the airport.
Yeah,
Have you been international before?
I've never left Australia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had
Japan will be the
first
first
time was
time.
America a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's be my second time.
Japan will be my first time.
Yeah.
I gotta
Have you
still,
looked
I
at?
gotta apply
Have
for
you
my
looked at?
passport still.
Oh, that was the.
I've looked,
Oh, that was the one
I've looked
thing we
at
have
them.
done. We did that last week. We booked the
Right.
flights. We booked the flights.
Yeah, I haven't booked flights yet. How's pricing looking? Scared to look.
Well, we just booked the flight to Tokyo. We haven't booked the one back yet because we're just deciding
Okay.
the actual day we're going to come back and from
Yeah,
where.
right.
But yeah, flight to because only international flight I've got a comparison with was return flights from America were 2.5 grand when I
Yeah.
bought them about 2 years ago. But to Japan, like just to Tokyo, was about 700. Or
That's good.
close at 800, but like 700 something. So it's yeah, in total probably but maybe 1.5 ish. So about $1,000 cheaper than to America. So not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Flights
Not
are the
too
big
bad.
thing. People coming from America.
Yeah, see, that'll
Damn.
hurt them a lot more than it
Yep.
hurts us.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
First country I'm going to that's outside of Australia is a non-English speaking country. Scares me a little bit. Should be right.
Yeah, well, that's what sort of worrying me a bit. But I've had a couple mates go there over the last 6 months or so, and I asked them what it was like, and they said honestly, like you can definitely get away if you like don't bother to learn Japanese at all.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they just recommend it if you can learn the basics, like please, thank you,
Okay.
hello, that sort of stuff. But
Yeah.
like they were saying signs, Uber's not a big thing over there. Like it's there, but it's not a big thing. Trains are your main form of transportation.
Yeah, I've had that. Yeah.
All the maps and that sort of stuff, like it's written in Japanese and it has an English translation, that sort of
English.
stuff. So you can get by. You can get by.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all like the hotel receptionists, I assume they would all have to know English.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my mates didn't say they struggled with hotels or anything, so
Okay. Yeah.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll see how we go.
It'll be a good trip.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
I'm stunned with though. It's a month after I turn 18, and Japan's legal age is 20.
Yeah, it's a weird age. I know
It
we've already been
is.
over it, but it's like
Well, yeah,
it's
we went over it,
18,
but
21.
yeah,
20.
it's always 18 or 21, but 20. Just wait till you're in the 20s.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
We've been going for over 2 hours. What the
we
fuck?
have that last the past hour kind of went quick.
What the fuck?
Nearly 10 o'clock. Oh, I gotta bloody wake up at school. 5 days of school straight. School's killing me right now. I'm at the point where I'm counting down the days. I wake up and like, okay, I get today over and one less day. I'm counting down the days right now.
So have you had, because like here in Adelaide, school holidays finish like today. People go back to school tomorrow. When you had your,
this
already
week
had your
3,
school holidays?
going into week 3.
For you guys? Yeah, right.
Going into week 3 tomorrow. Yep.
Nuts.
And then
Year 12 was probably, when I was in year 12, that was probably my most fun year though, I reckon. Especially like the second
Really?
half of year 12. That was
I
probably my
missed
most
so
fun, I
much of
reckon.
it because of hospital.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So,
we obviously
this
had
was the
very
worst year
different
for me to get, like, sick.
experiences, Yeah, I know.
I've missed more school than I've been to school.
Yeah.
I would have been loving that if it was like grade 10 or something.
Yeah. But when it's like kind
Yeah,
of,
like the
important
last
year.
year. Like I have always, like school's never been my number one thing, but I'm starting, it's starting to hit me that it's about to be over and school's all I know. So
Yeah.
it's starting to hit. But yep, got this term. We're going mock exams at the end of the term, then we go on our final
okay,
year
yep.
12 camp. year 12 camp at the end of this term. Come back for term 4. We're in classes for like 2-3 weeks, and then we go on external exams and we graduate.
Yeah, right.
So I've really only got of actual school classes like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 actual more weeks of actual school.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It goes quick, dude. It goes so quick.
Yeah. I remember being like my first day, grade 7. I remember back in grade 9, I'm like, oh, still got like year 10, 11, 12 to go. And now I'm in year 12.
It's almost over.
COVID made it go so quick. 2020 was just
Yeah, well, see, I skipped all
blinked
that.
and it's 2024.
I was
When did you
graduating
graduate?
working 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, so online school was great. I loved it. Grade 8, grade 9,
Yeah.
majority was online school. Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a perfect year for online school too. It's grade 8 and 9. Me and my mates would
Oh,
sit in the
yeah, it would have
floor,
been too. Hey, yeah.
playing Fortnite, playing Minecraft.
Oh my god.
But no, COVID made school life go super quick.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, man. Well, it was a good stream.
Righty.
2 hours 11. Talks about I think all the stuff we get to say. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, man.
Righty.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Next week looks like we'll be having
Sunday.
our first guest.
Yep.
So it'll be always 2 there are with the Master and the Apprentice. Now we've got a Sith Acolyte.
Yeah, I was about to say we got an Acolyte. Yep.
Got a Sarge Ventress joining us in Star Wars Prodigy.
Yep.
So that'll be very cool. Get his takes on Star Wars and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, no, should be good. Lock it in. Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Star Wars Prodigy, mate. Chilling with us.
See you next week.
See you next Sunday. Yeah.
See you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you in just under a week.
Yeah. All right. Ladies, everyone. Good night.